and welcome to the Cluster Girl. Today we're going to be doing a bind-up review of the Black Jewels trilogy. This is what the bind-up looks like if you go looking for it at any of the stores. It's big, it's bulky, it's heavy. Let me see, it is, 1,204 pages. There's a lot of stuff in here, but it is 3 books. So let's get started. One of the things I really liked was, you know, with it being a bind-up, it really helped to see that the characters had a very steady progression that wasn't choppy. So I felt that was, you know, very well done. And I'm sure, you know, the people that bought the books individually will see that as well if they, you know, marathon the series. That it was a steady progression for all of the characters in their growth. I also liked, I felt overall it had an awesome length of time for the world building, to where, you know, we got to imagine everything as it's happening, and it's not just like, oh, boom, there's a castle. No. We got to see, you know, Janelle as she grows up, and, you know, we see her from the little twat of 7 years old. We follow her all the way up to 25, to where now she's, you know, ruling a court. And we got to see that court accept her and love her, and it really helped to build the world and the conflicts and all of that. I also, speaking of conflict, I felt it was a very amazing, again, timing to show the growth and the conflicts both politically and personally. Because this is a very political book. And so it wasn't just like, oh, you pissed me off, we're going to war. No. It was, you know, we got to see exactly what went wrong, what they did wrong, and, you know, the actual turmoil in their brains. So that was, you know, for me that's a treat, because you can't find that in a lot of books. You know, even, especially I'd say the ones that I read. And then I would have liked, as my conflict, to see more of the turmoil in the main love story. And so, you know, the main love story is Janelle and Damien, and I don't feel there's enough of that love story in there. But then again, for those who don't really like a love story in their books, this was a great read. I love it. I love a good love story that grows, but that's just me. Another forewarning I'd like to give you is, at least for me, because of all the different points of views in there, it made it hard to just sit down and read, like, by myself. It makes it so much easier if you have an Audible or an audiobook or whatever. You know, you buy audiobooks, get this on audiobook. It makes it so much easier and all that, because, you know, she does use a lot of adult language. There's many different characters, and one thing I loved about this Audible versus in my head was the Audible voiceover was very good at twerking his voice to make every character sound differently, so it made it a lot easier to follow. Again, I just did a big review on this big book, the Black Jewels trilogy by Anne Bishop. I got mine at Barnes & Noble. You can get it at barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com. Haven't really seen it in general stores like the Market or Target or Walmart, but I'm sure they have it online. It's a great read. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you go. We just reviewed the Black Jewels trilogy bind-up by Anne Bishop. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. subscribe to us down below. As well as in our description, we have the links for our Facebook, our Twitter, our Goodreads, our Instagram, our Snapchat. So go ahead and follow us on there. I hope you all have a phenomenal week, and happy reading. Stay clustered.